Becky, the native Israeli has since returned back to answering emergency calls here in the city of Stamford. I sat down with him as he shared his experience and what it was like being a first responder in Israel.
As soon as I woke up on October 7 and I saw the headlines and got the text messages from relatives and friends of mine overseas, I knew that we were at war. My entire family is over there. Mom, dad, my sister, nieces.
Moshe Samich is Israeli born and raised.
My history is there. My roots are there. I love my country. Once the first new engine arrives at the fire scene, usually...
Moshe moved to the U.S. 10 years ago.
I'm a firefighter.
He took an oath as a first responder for the city of Stamford 3 years ago. When Hamas attacked his country, he heard an incoming call all the way from Israel.
Over here, when the call goes in, we respond. We go, we provide solution for crisis. October 7 was more of a personal calling for me. But at the end of the day, it was a call.
Moshe said he did the only thing he knew how to do. He got on a plane, got in a fire truck, and went to work. He was part of about 20 responders from the U.S. deployed to Israel by the EVP, Emergency Volunteer Project, an Israeli-American organization created for Israeli and American firefighters to help in times of crisis. And this, Moshe says, was a crisis.
Unfortunately, on October 7, we lost many firefighters.
His presence on the ground helped provide faster response times to victims, but nothing could have prepared him for this experience.
The kind of things that you don't want to see, nor smell, nor hear.
Not even his experience from serving in the IDF compared to this.
I participated in battles in different military operations, but I will admit that even that have not really prepared me to witness and to see and especially to sense what I sensed, what I experienced during my deployment over there.
Moshe was on the ground as a first responder for just shy of 4 weeks when he had to return.
It was tough. It was tough.
That was a whole other hurdle to overcome as he experienced survivor's guilt.
It was almost odd for the first few days, and it took me a few days to mention to myself, to remind to myself that I'm back in the greatest and safest country in the world.
2 months after returning, he's back to his routine, just another day at work, whether here or there.
I want to hope that I made some difference. But at the end of the day, like I said, as a firefighter, as a first responder, for me it was a call. It was just a call to go to work.
He says the only thing that's changed since being back is now he is on a high alert for when and if the call comes in again. And if it does, he does plan to respond once again. Angelica Trudeau, News 12, Connecticut.